The story begins after the terrifying battle with the Katana Devil, a moment when Denji thinks perhaps life might finally calm down a little. Denji wakes up from a heavy nightmare, and when he opens his eyes, he is met with a strange sight. Power has grown 2 new horns, in addition to the horns she always had. This makes them both go to Makima together. Makima calmly explains that these horns are the result of eating too much zombie blood, and that power must be monitored and have her blood drained every few days. For this reason, for now, the Shark Fiend is supposed to live with Denji instead of Power. Someone who is one of the hardcore fans of Chainsaw Man, and excitedly calls him Lord Chainsaw. During these days, Makima schedules a date for herself and Denji, an event that freezes Denji with happiness, leaving him unsure what to do with himself. Denji arrives early, and when he sees Makima, he stands frozen from excitement. But Makima's plan disappoints him instantly, because they are supposed to watch movies back-to-back until midnight. In the cinema, people burst into laughter at every funny scene, and silently cry at the sad ones. But Denji and Makima sit still like 2 statues, completely emotionless. Denji slowly starts doubting himself, wondering if maybe he doesn't have a heart. But in the last movie, a film that had neither laughter nor sadness, Makima and Denji both quietly shed tears. Denji turns to Makima. "I think I don't have a heart." Makima rests her head on Denji's chest and listens to his heartbeat. "No, you do. You definitely do." This moment becomes one of the most intimate experiences of Denji's life. And now he has only one wish: to find the gun devil as soon as possible so he can get closer to Makima. But during this time, the Shark Fiend follows Denji like a shadow. Wherever he goes, suddenly he appears and excitedly calls him Lord Chainsaw. One rainy day, Denji steps into a phone booth to avoid getting wet. But only seconds later, a beautiful and mysterious girl walks in and suddenly begins to cry. She says, "Seeing your face reminded me of my dead dog." Denji, whose heart melts from her kindness and appearance, gives her a flower. The girl introduces herself as Reze and with a smile says she works at a cafe and wants to repay Denji's kindness. Before Reze arrives at work, Denji is already sitting in the cafe waiting for her. From the first moment, Reze's eyes are full of warmth and affection, and that was exactly Denji's greatest weakness. Denji is stuck between his feelings for Makima and Reze's charm, and he doesn't know what to do. Around this time, Makima assigns a new member to the team, the Angel Devil. She places him beside Aki and explains, "After Kishibe, this one is the strongest, but extremely lazy. He must not touch anyone. His touch equals death. He wiped out an entire village, and he has the ability to turn the blood of victims into weapons." Meanwhile, Denji keeps going to the cafe just to see Reze. Every time, his heart argues between Makima and Reze. "My heart belongs to Makima, but my body doesn't listen to me." One day, when Reze is studying in the cafe, Denji wishes he could have gone to school. Reze smiles, "Come tonight. I'll take you to school. You can see it up close." That night, they enter the school. In the silence of night, Denji experiences the feeling of a normal life for the first time. Reze leads him to the pool. Denji can't swim. Reze takes off her clothes and says, "It's dark. I can't see you. You come in too. I'll teach you how to swim." Denji hesitates. Is this cheating on Makima? But when he sees Reze's naked body, his resolve breaks and he jumps into the water. There, in that special night, Denji learns how to swim and for the first time sees a girl's body up close. But right after they leave the pool, Reze steps out of the classroom to use the bathroom. In the hallway, a mysterious man with a knife appears in front of her. He tells Reze he knows her true identity and wants to reveal it to Denji. When he attacks her, Reze kills him with unnatural speed, and without a hint of panic, returns to Denji. The next day, they go to a fireworks festival together. Denji experiences moments he's never had in his entire life, feelings of peace, happiness, and love. Reze leads him to a quiet place and says, "We can watch the fireworks better from here." Reze finally breaks her silence, stands in front of Denji, and confesses that she loves him. Then she makes her strange offer. "Come with me. Quit your job and let's run away together." But Denji hesitates. With innocent eyes, he says, "I love this new life, and I like you too, Reze." This uncertain answer wipes the smile off Reze's face. She steps forward and kisses him, but this is not just a romantic kiss. In a split second, Reze's true identity is revealed. Blood gushes out of Denji's mouth. Reze stabs Denji in the neck and tries to rip his heart out of his chest. But suddenly, Beam, the Shark Fiend, bursts onto the scene like a comet and saves Denji from death. Beam finally realizes that Reze is the Bomb Devil, one of the most dangerous, destructive, and powerful devils in the world. Beam takes Denji to headquarters, where Aki and the others are training for the battle against the Gun Devil. Beam anxiously says, "The Bomb Devil attacked us. She's allied with the Gun Devil and wants Denji's heart." Aki asks in shock, "Where did you get this information?" Beam answers, "Makima told me not to tell anyone." And at that moment, Reze appears. Aki's teammates stand in front of her to buy him time to escape with Denji. But Reze shows no mercy. She clears her path with continuous explosions and tears everyone apart. Aki, Denji, Beam, and the Angel Devil get into a car to escape. But Reze jumps in front of the car. Aki refuses to hand over Denji and steps on the gas, but Reze chases them. Denji, who has consumed a little blood, regains consciousness. He cuts through the car roof with his chainsaw and jumps out to face Reze. But Reze's power is beyond imagination. She rains bombs toward Denji, and Denji burns completely. Reze lifts Denji's half-burned corpse to take his heart. But Aki arrives. Thanks to his contract with the Future Devil, Aki can see a few seconds ahead. So he dodges every explosion Reze throws at him with precise movements. Beam grabs Denji's body and escapes. The Angel Devil uses his strange power to generate blood for Denji, and Denji regains consciousness, this time with a new plan. Denji tells Beam to transform into a shark. Then he wraps his chainsaw cords around Beam's mouth and rides him straight toward Reze. The battle begins again. Reze drops bombs from the sky, Denji charges forward non-stop, and neither backs down. When Reze is about to land the final blow, Denji throws his chainsaw cords, dragging both of them into the ocean. With a grin he says, "You can't explode underwater anymore." Beam pulls them out from the bottom of the sea. Reze wakes up and sees Denji next to her, alive, and even kinder than before. Reze confesses that everything she said was a lie. All her affection was just to trick Denji. But Denji replies, "I still love you if you want. I'll run away with you." To keep Denji from getting hurt, Reze strikes him so he becomes temporarily incapacitated. Denji collapses on the ground and only says, "Okay, I'll wait for you at the cafe." Meanwhile, Kishibe reveals the bitter truth about Reze's past to Aki. In the Soviet Union, there was an ammunition warehouse with a hidden room full of orphaned children. The army experimented on their bodies, and Reze was one of those children. Denji gathers his things and goes to the cafe with a big bouquet of flowers. Reze is also on her way, but before she arrives, Makima finds her. And with the help of the Angel Devil, Makima kills Reze. That day, Denji waits for hours in the cafe, with flowers that were never meant to reach Reze, until Power suddenly enters. Seeing the flowers, she excitedly says, "Give those to me." When Denji refuses to hand over the bouquet, he starts eating the flowers. And the usual fights between Denji and Power begin again, fights that will never come to an end. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like and subscribe, so you won't miss what happens next.